Hi everybody. Today we're going to make a factory boiler, just a terrain piece. It's really easy. All you're going to need is a pair of scissors, an aluminum can. Make sure it's empty and cleaned out. A soup can will work. You'll need a hardwood base, about 6 inches by 6 inches. You can find this at your local hardware store, and you'll probably need to get it cut. You'll also need an empty minis box. Other material needed, you'll need some leftover sprue, some model glue, a pair of plastic clippers, some Elmer's glue, plus an old brush to spread it onto the hardwood board with, some basing material, black spray paint, as well as any bits that you might want to add to your terrain piece. For your first step, you will want to trace the open end of the can on the inside of your miniatures box. Then you will want to cut out that circle very carefully with your pair of scissors, making sure it stays as round as possible. Then you will want to glue the top edge of your can. I used model glue. Some people might prefer using a hot glue gun for this step. Then you'll want to apply the cardboard circle to the top of your can. Now you're going to want to start looking at the sprue bits to make your platform base. I personally used the sprue bits from a Predator because I found that the angled pieces work really wonderful when making a base for a boiler. But really, use your imagination. This is where your creativity can really shine and you can make a really unique base. After you've cut out your pieces using your plastic clippers, you'll want to start constructing your boiler base. The main thing to keep in mind here is to keep about 1.5 to 2 inch gap in between your legs or your support beams. This will allow your can to rest comfortably in between, and it'll make it a lot easier to glue to the base once you've finished your painting later on. After finishing your support beams and your platform, you'll want to start thinking about how you want the actual base to look. As you can see here, I used some extra sprue bits to make it look like there was some steel beams that fell. So go ahead, glue anything like that to the base, and then using your old brush, you'll want to spread it across the hardwood, and then you'll want to start basing it with your basing material. I just use General Sand. You can pick it up really cheap at Lowe's or Home Depot or anything like that. Around this step, you'll want to add any extra details to the can itself, or the beams or whatever. I use some hatches from a leftover Rhino, but it's also very important that you do not glue your aluminum can to your base quite yet. You'll want to wait until after you paint. Next, you'll want to spray paint your piece. Now, this is one of the reasons why you did not glue it to the base quite yet. You'll want to get a solid black coat over the entire base as well as the entire can. Let your spray paint dry for a good, I would say probably about a half hour, until you even think about doing your coloring to it. I'll be doing a tutorial later on how to paint this piece, as well as just basically what colors to use. So go ahead, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching, and hopefully this gave you some ideas on different terrain pieces that you can make. Thanks for watching.